Здравствуйте. Расскажите, пожалуйста, как вы считаете, насколько успеваемость и оценки, получаемые в университете, связаны с тем, насколько вы будете успешны в дальнейшей жизни?
I think that depends on how hard of a worker you are. I know people with college degrees who graduated at the top of their class, and their career is non-existent because they're not, maybe they were good in school, but in the real world, they have no life experience and they have no internal drive to, accomplish their goals and what they want to set out in their personal life and in their career. So I think it can go either way. You can be a really great, dedicated student who gets the best grades and you're always on time and you never miss a class. But when it comes to the real world and you graduate, I think you have to have the passion for what it is you do. That's half of it in my mind, the passion and the drive. You have to be a self-starter, not just follow the rules 100% of the time. Nobody ever changed anything by following the rules. My sister has a degree in science and she's overqualified for almost every job, and there's not enough jobs available for somebody with her education level.
Hello, Александра. Скажите, какие качества позволяют вам быть профессиональным актером в современном художественном кинематографе?
Well, I guess after I did the girlfriend experience, it was the thing for me that made me want to do more and try more. And naturally, I've been met with a lot of resistance because in this day and age, cinema isn't about art anymore, it's about business. So people are afraid that if I come into their business, I might be bad for their business, which means they lose money. And that's it at the end of the day. People are afraid of losing money. But I don't want to harp on the negative. So, when people tell me no, or people say I can't do something, that makes me want to fight all the more harder because I see so many people. I live in Los Angeles, so I see so many people that are given things and they don't work a day in their life. And I see things like that, and on my worst days when I feel like I just want to give up and I want to just go open a restaurant and never deal with cinema or any of that again, I think about those people. I think about the people that are handed things and given things their entire life, and that makes me just say fuck you, and I want to try harder and I want to win and I want to prove everybody wrong. I want to have my cake and eat it too. I want to make movies and one day open up my own restaurant because I can, not because I was forced to.
Удалось ли вам посмотреть Новосибирск и какие впечатления в целом остались о городе и о стране, там хорошие или плохие, может быть, и знаешь ли ты какие-то слова на русском языке?
We really haven't had much time to go anywhere, but driving throughout the city, it was really beautiful. It was unlike any city I've seen so far. I really like the combination of, Vladimir actually told me it was Stalin-era architecture with some of the more traditional architecture, and the modern architecture as well. So that was cool to see. And the traffic was a bit annoying, but I'm used to it, being from, or living in LA. And Russian words. I know a few basics, but I feel really embarrassed and silly saying them. Я люблю пляс. Say it 10 times fast.
Можно узнать, интересуешься ли ты политикой, в принципе. Как ты относишься к протестным разным движениям, Occupy Wall Street, например. И что тебе ближе, там, социализм или какая-то иная система?
Well, first and foremost, I fully support the Occupy movement. I think it's something that should have happened years ago, and I've sort of been waiting, and I think a lot of people have been waiting for a new movement, especially in America, to start. Coming from the people, we've been so lazy, it feels like, and this is the first movement we've had that's been so strong, and hopefully it's just the beginning. Right now, I don't really think there's one system that works flawlessly, and I don't know if there ever will be. I believe in social medicine, but I don't think socialism as a whole works. If I have to vote in an election, yeah, I'll definitely vote Democratic, but that's just because I don't think the Libertarian Party has a chance at winning. So it's tough to say. I mean, you see what's happening with the economy in the American democracy in Greece, and everybody's failing. You see what's happening in other parts of Europe. I mean, everything is crashing down, and not one system has been successful. If communism failed, now democracy is failing. So what's the next solution?
Я хотел бы узнать, слышала ли ты о выступлении арт-группы Pussy Riot в храме Христа Спасителя?
I was very shocked, and I think people around the world were shocked, which you could see when they were given so much support, globally. But I think some of the most powerful movements and powerful forms of change have always come from art. And I think that's a great thing, and more power to them.